Now we're going to look at Mark Zuckerberg, a combination of Eddie Haskell. I'm trying to think who else, but quite a congenital little liar. He started Facebook by foisting the concept from his college buddies, and we all saw the movie, The Social Network or wherever it was. Portrayed him as quite the exemplar weasel. But all you got to do is look at this guy's face. I don't care how much money this guy has, I wouldn't want to be him.
Mr. Zuckerberg, does Facebook consider itself a neutral public forum?
Senator, we consider ourselves to be a platform for all ideas.
Let me ask the question again. Does Facebook consider itself to be a neutral public forum? And representatives of your company have given conflicting answers on this. Are you a First Amendment speaker expressing your views, or are you a neutral public forum allowing everyone to speak?
Senator, here's how we think about this. I don't believe that there is certain content that clearly we do not allow, right? Hate speech, terrorist content, nudity, anything that makes people feel unsafe in the community.
Uh-huh. And I'd like to hear you delineate exactly what that means. Because I don't see you coming out against Antifa. And I don't see you coming out against the communist left or Islamofascism.
From that perspective, that's why we generally try to refer to what we do as a platform for all ideas.
Try just because the time is constrained. It's just a simple question. The predicate for Section 230 immunity under the CDA is that you are a neutral public forum. Do you consider yourself a neutral public forum, or are you engaged in political speech, which is your right under the First Amendment?
Well, Senator, our goal is certainly not to engage in political speech. I'm not that familiar with the specific legal language of the law that you speak to, so I would need to follow up with you on that. I'm just trying to lay out how broadly I think about this.
Well, Mr. Zuckerberg, I will say there are a great many Americans who I think are deeply concerned that Facebook and other tech companies are engaged in a pervasive pattern of bias and political censorship. There have been numerous instances with Facebook. In May of 2016, Gizmodo reported that Facebook had purposely and routinely suppressed conservative stories from trending news, including stories about CPAC, including stories about Mitt Romney, including stories about the Lois Lerner IRS scandal, including stories about Glenn Beck. In addition to that, Facebook has initially shut down the Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day page, has blocked a post of a Fox News reporter.
Oh, he's gulping now. It's amazing when you call out a weasel publicly. No place to hide. He's got no cubicle. He's got no safe space. Just look at the face of this person. This is a rat. This is a dangerous little smarmy rat who got his ears whacked all through high school and junior high. Yeah, he was the douche that everybody picked on. Right? The little douche who, if he was capable of picking on other people, oh, would he have set an agenda. And now said little douche is like Caligula. He's achieved a level of power that his little warped mind could have never even comprehended. But you look at the face. This face is eternal. It's the eternal face of every little weasel that got into a position of authority and power. And how dare you question him?
Has blocked over 24 Catholic pages, and most recently blocked Trump supporters Diamond and Silk's page with 1.2 million Facebook followers after determining their content and brand were, quote, unsafe to the community. To a great many Americans, that appears to be a pervasive pattern of political bias. Do you agree with that assessment?
Senator, let me say a few things about this. First, I understand where that concern is coming from because Facebook and the tech industry are located in Silicon Valley, which is an extremely left-leaning place. And this is actually a concern that I have and that I try to root out in the company, is making sure that we don't have any bias in the work that we do. And I think it is a fair concern that that people would at least wonder about.
Let me ask this
Now,
question. Are you aware of any ad or page that has been taken down from Planned Parenthood?
Senator, I'm not, but let me just...
How about MoveOn.org?
Sorry?
How about MoveOn.org?
I'm not specifically aware of those.
How about any Democratic candidate for office?
I'm not specifically aware. I mean, I'm not sure.
See,
In your testimony, you say that you have 15 to 20,000 people working on security and content review. Do you know the political orientation of those 15 to 20,000 people engaged in content review?
No, Senator. We do not generally ask people about their political
see,
orientation.
so this is the typical left-wing communist mentality and agenda, right? Deny and lie. So if they're not lying, they're denying. Hillary Clinton was classic. The Bill Clinton was classic at doing this. I don't remember. I don't know. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And then when you take the back of their head and put it so their nose is on the grindstone, what do you get? Indeed, I did have sexual relations with that woman. This is what they do. This guy's little smarmy face should be stuck in a wine press until the truth evulses from every orifice in his skull. But that's what it would take. Because a congenital weasel liar like this wouldn't know the truth if it was a Louisville slugger to his forehead. I don't need to play any more of this. But I think we need to start a Facebook FU Day. Maybe it's July 5th, where everybody we all know stays off Facebook for 24 to 72 hours. Don't engage it, shut it down until this crap stops.